Man, so one thing I have been thinking about, and I started thinking about, you know, how they're wokeifying, quote unquote, like Marvel and other movies like that and shit like that. And I was thinking about how frustrating it would be if certain characters had said powers but were
woke.
Not just woke, but like trans superheroes.
Yeah.
But then had powers that like negated them being trans.
Okay.
Like Wolverine, if he was trans, he'd have such like the worst time of his life.
Right.
Because everything he would do to try to become a woman would not work in any way.
So is it Wolverine wants to be a woman, or is a woman becoming Wolverine the man?
No. Say Wolverine is born with the power to regenerate everything. And then Wolverine's like, you know what? I've been trapped inside this body for so long, and I need to like become the woman I want.
Right.
And if he took hormones, they wouldn't work. And even if he tried to do surgery, his wiener would grow back bigger, stronger, faster than just a frustrated Wolverine all the time.
This sounds uncomfortable.
Yes.
I wouldn't like that.
That's what the problem with the X gene is.
I was trying to think of trans Spider-Man maybe.
What, do you shoot webs out of his tits?
I was going to say
that's
his pussy.
The way.
He's flying over. Pew, pew.
That's what I actually brought up a while ago that, and then someone did correct me that they addressed it on the show The Venture Brothers. I don't know if you've ever watched it.
Never, no.
So I brought up before, like, why? Because in some cartoons and in some incantations of the fucking Spider-Man, he can shoot webs out of his wrists. They're like a thing that he can shoot it. And in other ones, he makes the shooter.
Yeah.
So in the ones where he can just shoot it out of his wrist, I never understood why it didn't come out of his ass like a real spider.
I mean, there's no plausibility right there.
That's what I don't understand is if you're Spider-Man and you're not web slinging out of your butthole, then what is the point?
Right.
That would be way, way better.
Yeah. Just like, I can't. She's so great at riffing with guys.
You know what? It was great because on the way here, everything was fine. Everything was fine on the way here. You were trying to do improv games, which didn't work out.
No, the second time was great.
Let's try it one more time.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Soda.
Coaster.
Okay, soda, coaster.
Coaster.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Amusement
bubbles.
park. Okay. Amusement park and bubbles. Okay, hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Ball pit.
Okay.
What was it? Did you say blow?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Nosebleed.
Okay.
What? Did you say dad?
Because I was thinking of like dads at the park
doing coke. Yes. Amazing.
Okay. All right. Okay. Wait.
Now,
so what is it?
I said nosebleed. You said dad.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Metal.
Domestic abuse.
Okay.
What? Did you say metal?
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of dads go to metal concerts.
Okay.
It went so much better in the car, guys.
I said domestic abuse.
And I said metal.
Okay.
Actually.
Hey, we're getting close.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Hammer. That's how he hits her.
I actually didn't even say anything. I was just wanting to see where your brain would go.
That's where it went. It went.
This is amazing.
He hit her with a hammer.
Why? That's called murder. Are you trying to say you could hit a woman in the face with a hammer and not kill her?
It's called you got to think on the fly. I'm sorry I went that way.
Look, man, Jesus Christ.
All right, guys, we're doing great.
The worst
mind meld
form of mind meld. Is that what it's called? Mind meld?
Yeah. It's melding of the minds. It's supposed to be so you get your brains thinking at the same time. I'm sorry. I got excited.
Okay.
It's okay. We can move on. We can. It was pretty bad.
This is the worst opening of a show I've ever had in my life.
I'm gonna actually kill myself. Thank you.
Kidding.
Yeah.
This is the End Podcast with Ryan Shannon. I'm here with the one and only Ayesheh May. Thank you so much for being on the show. Where can they find you, lady?
On Instagram, when you'll spell my name below, and Facebook, and then also Filthy Comedy.
Filthy Comedy.
Yes,
and that's based in where?
Connecticut.
Yeah, I remember you giving me all the ins and outs of your fancy life in Connecticut. You insulted me.
It's really not that fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fireplace.
I do have a fireplace.
Fireplace.
Yep.
And then you thought I ate beans out of a can.
I didn't say that.
You did say what?
I made a joke about it. That's all.
I don't know.
No, but we had Thai food. It was great.
Yeah, we did. And
really
that
good.
you thought I was going to eat like a homeless man out back in the cold.
Yeah, right.
You had
Smoke your cigarette.
Yeah, just smoke my cigarettes in the morning. That's how it usually
Eat
goes.
the beans. Yeah.
And then you did a terrible job of explaining movies.
So you can find Filthy Comedy in Connecticut. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
I know.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hold on, let's do another mind meld where I try to explain a movie like a lady, and then you try and figure out.
Okay. Okay, and make sure I know the movie. Think about a movie.
I mean, you didn't know half the movies even when I did explain them.
All right, go.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Oh my God. So he's like, did you ever see that one where he's like a tall, he's blonde. He's a blonde man. And it was in a war. He was in a
Saving Private Ryan.
No, not that. There's another guy who he was a dancer for a little bit, but he's French. And then
French
yeah, no,
dancer.
but he's not. They're not the same guy. It's so two of them, but not the same.
Two guys, French blonde dancers.
And they were in a war.
In a war.
They were in a war, and then they died. And one was bad.
Two brothers.
And no, they're not brothers. No, you're missing it.
Was it funny?
No, it was sad.
Was it in Hawaii?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't know where it was. It was they were in a foreign country in the beginning, and then the one guy was like, "I didn't sign up for this."
Was it World War II?
No,
Okay.
it was like a conflict. It was like a police action.
Okay.
I don't know. There were people that were dying, and then they were like, "Don't do it," but some of them were Asian.
Okay. Okay, describe the main actor.
He's like,
what other stuff is
oh
he in?
my God. So he was in this one movie where he played a colonel in another war, but it was like based off a video.
Russell Crowe.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm not going to get
He
this.
was in another movie that
This is going to take way too
he played
long.
a video game character, but he wasn't in the movie. But anyway, the other movie, the one that I'm talking about with the guy, he was the other guy, the bad man. He was in a movie where he played a boxer from a different country.
He was a boxer?
He was in another movie though.
Muhammad Ali movie?
No, he wasn't black.
It's funny because I'm also a woman, so I'm like, also.
How frustrated are you getting?
But I also am like, what movie is he talking about?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was Universal Soldier. Was the one I was going off of Dolph Lundgren and Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Never seen it. Add it to the list. I said literally pick a movie I've seen. You could have gone like.
How would I know?
I feel like that's an obscure movie. Wait, have you seen it? Have you seen it? Yeah. Damn it.
Everyone in this room
all right.
has seen Universal Soldier.
All right, I'll watch it tonight.
It's a pretty bad movie.
Okay,
it's not the greatest.
All right.
It's about two military operatives who they get killed in the line of duty during a police action.
Nice.
And then they were brought back as cybernetic soldiers to do the bidding of the U.S. government.
All right. So kind of RoboCop-y-ish.
Yeah, they were kind of banking on RoboCop.
Yeah.
RoboCop was a success. But the sequels kind of got stupider as they went on, and then everyone loves robots in movies.
Yeah.
Name a movie that that has a robot in it that sucks.
I don't know. I can't.
I know, because if I were to try to explain another movie, like that, about a movie you met. Now, are you a big Robin Williams fan?
He's. I've seen his stuff. I don't know. I'm not a fan of his, but
What would you say your biggest movie? What would you say the biggest fan? What's the movie you're the biggest fan of? What's your favorite movie?
What's my favorite movie? La La Land.
So now, how would you describe La La Land to somebody who hasn't seen it?
I hate this. You're just gonna make. Okay.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay. It's a movie.
Because I haven't seen La La Land.
You haven't?
No.
Okay. All right. How would I describe it? And this is me, myself.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So La La Land is a musical, but there's talking too. It's not just, musicals are all singing. It's not all singing. So there's singing in it. And there's two main, it's basically a story about how you like following your dreams, and like one decision can like change who you end up with or change like your life and stuff like that.
So like Rudy.
It's exactly like Rudy.
Do you even know what Rudy is?
I love Rudy. He plays for the last 5 seconds at the end.
Yes,
I know.
he does.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. You've never seen Universal Soldier. I don't know if you've ever seen Rudy.
I want you to like poll people and ask who's, although I don't know. You guys are all,
what were you about to say? Did you see that? What were you about to say?
I didn't say anything. So
no, you guys are.
They're gonna just make fun of. I mean, I watched La La Land. That's my favorite movie.
Okay, that's okay. You can like La La Land. I don't know anything about La La Land. I know that.
I should have said The Departed because that's also one of my favorite movies.
I mean, The Departed's great.
Yeah.
Now, how would you describe The Departed?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. Keep in mind, you're talking to a 22-year-old woman.
Okay, wait. Can you be the woman?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Did you watch a movie the other day? I saw it on it was advertised.
Yeah. So it was about these cops.
Wait, hold on. Let me get into something right now. So I didn't eat earlier, so I'm sorry if my brain like kind of goes all over the place. I'm sorry. No, go on though. Go on.
All right. So it's about this.
Oh my God. Sorry, I like my stomach. Sorry.
Why don't you eat something?
I tried and then I thought I was gonna get KFC.
You want KFC?
No, I thought I was gonna get gassy.
Oh, gassy.
And I don't want KFC. I don't want.
You don't like farting in front of me? Why not?
It's like they're not loud toots.
I don't mind your loud toots.
It's fine.
They're
Go on.
adorable.
Anyway,
okay.
so the retarded.
So they are the retarded.
Wait, what is it?
The Departed.
Is it about a bus?
No.
Is it about a train?
No.
Okay, whatever.
So
who's in it?
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
I don't know why I went with him. Leo DiCaprio.
Oh my God, Leo. Okay.
Matt Damon. Alec Baldwin. This was before we hated him.
Baldwin. Why? Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he was in 30 Rock.
Yeah. Oh my God, Tina Fey, is she in it?
She's not.
Then okay.
But there's this other chick. But I was about to go chick describing. But I can't. So, but we don't need to talk about her because she's a girl. Like, who gives a shit? We only care about the hot guys in it.
Oh my God.
Okay. And it's based in Boston.
So wait, who else is in the movie? Is there another main character that you're completely leaving out? I couldn't even do it. I was like, you went Wahlberg, Baldwin, DiCaprio.
I like completely forgot Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
I'm sorry, I just said it. And then Ann Nicholson.
Who?
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson, was he in? He was in The Shining.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
is this about is this like cop stuff?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Good cop, bad cops.
I don't know. All cops are bastards.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Did you like see what happened with George Floyd?
It's awful.
I know.
It was a while ago.
Wait, was this movie about that?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know, right? So
how many black people die in the movie? I don't know if I can deal with that.
I don't actually think there's any black people because it's based in Boston.
I don't think that. I don't know if I can do that. My cousin's black. Anyway, go on.
How is that even possible?
I don't know. He was adopted. What do you mean?
I can't do this.
Also, Anthony Edwards is in the movie as well.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just vote. We should just don't even record this podcast. I'll just leave.
No.
Just do it without me.
No.
It'll be better.
No.
Okay.
So anyway, give me the main piece that you would explain
The Departed
to a 22-year-old.
Okay, I'd be like, there's a bad rat in the police department.
Like, did they call an exterminator?
No, like a guy that's an inside informant.
Like a consultant?
No, like
what do you mean? Like an insider?
Okay. You know when you gossip to your girlfriends?
Oh my God, yeah.
Like they say keep a secret, but you don't.
Oh my God, a bitch. So there's an asshole.
Yeah, so it's just like that, but with cops.
Oh my God. Well, yeah.
It's like Mean Girls with cops.
Oh my God. Who's the Lindsay Lohan in there?
The Lindsay Lohan would be Leo.
Ooh.
No, Lindsay Lohan would be Matt Damon.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, Leo.
Wait.
Lindsay Lohan would be Leo.
I don't know. Having seen Mean Girls, who would I think would Lindsay Lohan be in The Departed? Man, imagine if Lindsay Lohan was in The Departed.
Right?
Damn. There'd definitely be a nude scene.
Right?
That would have been sick.
What is the chick's name in The Departed? What's the actress's name?
I can't remember the actress's name. However,
what was she? No. Don't do it.
Don't
do it. No, I was just kidding.
So there's like a whole series.
I don't know as many movies as you apparently.
Hold on, but you know this one.
What is it?
And so it's like the one where they're like, it's like a married couple, but they're like, they hunt ghosts. There's like ghosts.
We were just talking about this movie. Not The Exorcist.
No, because that's
Insidious.
Yeah, no, not that one. No,
Ghosts?
They hunt ghosts.
Paranormal Activity.
No, because that's too scary.
Ghost Hunter.
No, the one where they go to
Ghostbusters.
No, that's Sigourney Weaver. Also, what it was the closest
so funny.
It was the closest I've ever been to being gaslit, and like I had to stop and like, why would they do that? We were watching Aliens, and then you were like, and this goes back to Lohan as well. It's a full circle.
They're like, what are you talking about?
You had said that they were going to remake Freaky Friday.
Yes, which they are.
Sure. Or no, is it remake or just a sequel?
Oh, I think a sequel.
So they're going to make a sequel to Freaky Friday. And you said that Lindsay Lohan and Sigourney Weaver are going to team up to do a sequel. And I was like,
I didn't say no. What I said was Aliens came on.
Yes.
And then I said, I didn't say Sigourney Weaver. I think I said, like the lady. And I think I just said, they're making a remake. Or no, they're doing whatever.
Yeah, but you also said with that lady.
I know.
And that lady
the mix-up was because I was mixing up another Scream Queen. Okay.
Yeah. You confused Sigourney Weaver
with Jamie Lee Curtis. Which
Curtis.
I'm so sorry.
And then you said, what other movies has Sigourney Weaver been in?
And then I forgot. So it's Hannibal.
What?
Hannibal?
Why
did I think Hannibal? Well, who's Hannibal?
No.
Oh my God, I think Silence of the Lambs.
No, hold on.
Silence of the Lambs.
And that's not, Jesus Christ. You're going back to Jodie Foster. Now you're confusing Jodie Foster with
From Panic Room.
Sigourney Weaver. That was the other thing. You said the Panic Room and didn't say it. I was like, what about the main two that she's in? Taxi Driver. And the Silence of the Lambs.
And Silence of the Lambs. I said that.
Yeah. And then you didn't say that. I had to say that. You didn't know.
Why are you trying to rub it in my face that I don't know movies as well as you do?
Because you seem like such a big fan of movies.
I do like movies.
But you watch them the way a baby watches keys. It's bright.
Oh, shiny.
Jingles.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so loud.
Oh my God, movies.
But yeah. Anyway. So the other thing we had talked about earlier, just switching gears, how you would kill somebody, and
I said poison.
You said poison.
And you said
strangulation.
I don't like that.
I know you don't like that.
I don't think I'd be strong enough.
A woman doesn't like strangulation.
No, I like it, but not for murder.
Yeah, whatever. They always say that. But that's how you do it.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to poison somebody?
Yeah.
So how are you going to do this?
Put it in their food.
You're going to put it in their food. That means you have to get close enough to them and then win their trust, or at least be close enough to their food where they will not notice that you're poisoning it. How are you doing this?
I don't know. I'm likable. So also, they must know me. Why do I want to murder them?
That's how you get away with murder.
I know. The discussion was murdering someone you know, not for a rando.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even murdering someone you know.
Strangulation.
You strangle them.
But I feel like, wouldn't they know it's like, they know they got strangled to death? Versus, although poison is totally not.
Are you trying to say that they cannot do an autopsy?
I know. They'd be like, I guess he got
natural
sick.
Causes.
He just got...
The body normally has this much bleach in it. It's crazy.
He just like a bloody rectum. They're like, that's normal for him.
What's this? That's arsenic.
Yeah,
They
right.
usually have that. This is open and shut.
Yeah.
No, and again, it's also disposing of the body. So you're just gonna poison somebody and leave them all out?
Bye.
No, that's not how it goes.
Right.
You gotta dispose.
Well,
of
how
the
would
body.
you dispose of the body?
Well, it comes down like.
Would you do a boat on a lake?
What?
Boat on a lake.
Boat on. Post a boat on the parking lot.
No, because you take the boat out.
No,
to
you
sea.
go out to sea.
Yeah, that's
you
what I just said. I just said. I don't know why I said lake.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you don't go.
Well,
lake.
it's the landlocked state. You're like you can drive.
We are not.
Well, you
far.
don't have a car, so you don't have a car. How would you do it? You'd rent one.
You're trying to say I have a license.
Okay.
I can just get a car.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
You know, I'm
Yeah,
not
you're right.
without means to an end.
Yeah, you're right.
And if I was gonna
then you
murder
just
someone, I wouldn't be like, shit.
I don't have a car.
Calling Uber like, hey, what's up? I know
Like,
this is late.
Ignore this barrel.
Can you take me to the ocean, please? Can you take me to a marina?
And then you're like, can you actually help me? It's
Hold
a little
on,
bit
so
heavy.
this is very heavy. I know it's crazy, but I'll make it worth your while.
Right.
You will get a severe
Where's your
payday out of
Oh.
it. Let's take this time to do some sponsor work. This is Payday, the official candy bar of the End podcast. Payday, the only candy bar that you will have to see the beginning and the end of.
What does that mean?
It's made of peanuts, so you shit it out.
Oh,
And
okay.
you'll see the nuts in your poop.
Okay. That's nice.
It's pretty good.
Never had one.
You've never had a Payday?
We had this. Yeah, never
Yeah,
had
that's
one.
right, we
never
did.
had that
Yeah.
or a Fifth
Or
Avenue.
Fifth Avenue, which is also just some...
We were saying how they're old man snacks.
They,
Like you look like, yeah, right?
I do look like...
You look like you have scurvy and you're like,
Oh. Would you like a Fifth Avenue? Or a Payday? It's nuts. Connected to caramel. It looks like it looks like poop someone rinsed off with a hose.
exactly. I wouldn't even know because I've never eaten one. So it's old man snack.
This is what a Payday looks like.
Let's see.
I can't believe that you've never seen a Payday.
Yeah. Oh God, it is just nuts.
It's just nuts. Connected.
Yeah, you bring it in and then it goes out like that.
Man.
It's good.
Incredible.
They're gonna sponsor you. I don't know many people that still eat paydays.
I really hope that we get a cease and desist. That would be awesome. If it was like, never bring us up ever again. If you ever bring up Paydays.
They're gonna get some. Yeah, you guys are gonna be like, can you sponsor us? And some 22-year-old interns gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna listen to this podcast.
Oh my God. Mr. Shaner, we've been looking over your podcast numbers, and though they are not what we would project that most of a podcast would have, we are very interested. You seem fun.
Can I bite the payday?
What does it taste like? Freedom? America?
Salty.
It's freedom.
That's good.
It looks like you hate it. That was the most unconvincing it's good. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't think I would go if I was like, I want a candy bar. I would never gravitate towards a payday. I'm sorry.
It's because it's like, there's no frills with the Payday. I know exactly what I'm getting.
Yeah, you're getting peanuts.
I'm getting peanut and caramel and nougat.
Yeah. It was fine. It's fine.
I almost choked on a peanut there. Holy crap. So wait, what would you like the Twix?
Yeah, Twix was fine.
Twix was good.
Twix was good compared to the payday.
I mean, Twix are always good. There's
I'm a Reese's Fast Break, which is like chewy nougat with like a crispy thing, and then the peanut butter, and then there's like
stuff and shit.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's great. That's what candy bars should be.
I'm like a sweet and salty girl.
Well,
That's why, but like that's like
are you trying to say that caramel ain't sweet? Are you
but I
trying
also-
to say that caramel?
I need chocolate. I love chocolate. I love chocolate peanut butter, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
I mean, come
My
on.
favorite. We love it. Who doesn't love a
Best
peanut butter?
tag team in the world.
Right?
It's so good.
It's so
Chocolate
great.
peanut butter.
Right? It's my favorite.
Think about it.
I love it.
Name something better.
I can't.
Yeah, you couldn't even explain The Departed. I don't think you could.
How dare you?
You did a terrible job. You left out.
explain The Departed right now. I know. I forgot Jack Nicholson. This is the main character.
Explain The Departed.
Yeah, do it right now.
A cop tries to enter a police force and then finds out that he is being used as an undercover agent, and then he is put into a position to expose a possible mole inside the police
Wait,
department.
mole? Like a little mole? Like the moles that you find in the house?
I mean, if you want to consider that the Matt Damon is a very small and little insignificant thing, sure. Sure.
Okay, continue.
But then Matt Damon ends up working for a crime boss that the FBI is still investigating.
Yeah.
And then what happens is it's like, a loss of identity, a double identity thing. It's very, very good. Very, very thought out and very well written.
Okay, that was really well spoken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I use too many talking points for The Departed.
Yeah.
And there's also a revenge factor that's so good.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You still on board?
I'm on. I'm still like, my mouth is just like dry.
And the funny thing is, that's how I would explain it to a lady. And if I had to explain it to you, Dan, I'd be like, yo, fucking shit. If you're like, yo, what's The Departed about? Like, dude, fuck, dude. It's fucking good. It's badass, dude. Fucking shit, dude. And then that would be, and that's all you have to do.
But to a lady,
because if you asked me about a movie that I really liked,
yeah,
and I tried to explain it, the worst part is because I've tried to explain things to people and like, you're being really like, that's like a lot.
Okay.
That's too intense. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But if I was just like, it's so fucking good, you'd be like, well, no, I don't understand. Why is it so good? It's like, I can't, if I'm excited about something and a dude's like, yo, what's that like?
Yeah. Well, usually if a guy is like, oh my God, it's so good, I'll give it a chance. I trust that it's good.
Yeah. Because, I mean, then again, I know people who like really, they love the bad, good movies.
Okay.
That are like,
oh, so someone, when they recommend a movie and they're like, oh my God, it's so good.
It's so good. It's so bad, but it's so good.
But it's actually neat.
No, man, that's no fucking.
Those are the worst.
Those are the worst.
The worst. Like the movie we watched last night.
Which one was that?
The Back in the Time one. That was not that great.
The Back in the Time.
Back in Time one. Game Over. 00. It was something. Time Boss. Boss Time. Time Cruncher. Boss Time. Boss
it was called Boss Level.
Wow, she was so close.
And the funny thing is, you did say Game Over, which was a tie-in to Aliens when Hudson says Game Over, man. Game.
Oh, she's
I want to know what the filing cabinets are like in your brain. What spastic person's like, we gotta get shit.
Remember I said I have self-diagnosed ADHD.
Self-diagnosed.
TikTok, baby.
Yeah. That's now if you were to try now, what would you, besides your brain just being a,
mess,
goddamn conveyor
chaotic,
belt,
right?
That is off the fucking gears.
It's really all over the place. It's off-putting.
How would you say that you have ADHD?
I'm like just very manic.
Okay.
Like I'll be working on something in one room and then I'll go to another room. Like I'll be sweeping in a room and then I'll start spraying down counters in another room and then I'll go into the kitchen and start putting dishes away. And then I'll be like, oh fuck, I stopped sweeping in that one room.
I mean, all right, sure. I mean, I just think that like some people like that they want a label to explain.
Well, I feel like that explains that.
I mean, it does, but like there are some people who like, I've met people who claim that they're autistic. And really, they're just shitty.
Yeah.
They're just shitty people who do shitty, stupid things.
And they just blame it on autism.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm like autistic.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're just blaming your own terrible personality traits on a actual affliction.
Yeah.
Where I've met autistic people, I'm like, oh, that guy's fucking...
Yeah.
Not most.
Like a majority.
I would say... Now, what do you consider autistic?
What do you mean?
Like, what would constitute...
I'm probably autistic. I'm super awkward. Look at me self-diagnosing myself right now.
I don't know if that's true.
I don't think.
I don't think you're autistic.
I don't think so either.
No, you're not.
I was just joking.
But the thing is,
we're joking around.
We're fun and that. You know what that is? That's very autistic of you.
We started on a rough. It was rough.
It wasn't that rough. It was bad. I mean, I wanted to kill myself. Yeah, you were very reserved there.
I was flailing.
It felt like I was talking to someone who didn't want to be here.
So I'm like warmed up.
It was like I felt.
I was like, what is going on? But now we're great. We're killing it.
I felt bad.
We're killing it.
I started talking. And I was like, man, this sucks.
But now we're talking about autism.
Terrible in the beginning. I was like, you know what really warmed this lady up? Trans Wolverine.
I literally was like, what?
Yeah.
It was great.
It was honestly, it wasn't.
Let's circle back.
I thought it was gonna get a better response, and I'm like, shit.
I could not.
Shit.
I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah.
I was just like thinking. I was like, he's gonna have trouble putting tampons in. That's what I was thinking.
Well, yeah, he would. He would. Yes. Yes, he would. Because he wouldn't have.
Actually, this is fucked up. So, did you? It's kind of gross. Well, you guys probably know this. I don't know about trans people, but like people will literally like pretend they have a period and they sell stuff you can like put inside of you, and then men like bleed, so it's like they have their period. Like I swear to God, there's all stuff on the internet where people. Yeah, you didn't know that. Yeah,
I gotta be honest with you, I didn't know that. So wait, men can buy
stuff,
essentially some squibs and blood packets.
Some people, what they say to do on the internet. I don't know why I went down this rabbit hole one day, but it was you put red food dye. You can do this yourself. You can put red food dye and like ice cubes, and then you put it out, and then it comes out of you. And they have like certain foods and stuff you can shove in there, and it comes down. I swear to God.
Let's back up for a second.
Yeah.
Now, when you say trans women,
like
this
a guy,
is a man transitioning into a woman.
Yes.
Now, is this post bottom surgery that you're talking about? Okay.
I think so. I don't know. Maybe not. I have no idea. Do you guys have not butthole, I think, right?
That's where I was going the whole time.
This is post bottom surgery.
Imagining a man.
No, post bottom surgery.
Ice cubes up his butt with red. He's like, you know what? I gotta get all of it.
I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, I guess if you have had full reassignment surgery.
Yeah, and you want to know what it's like to have your period.
But then again, I don't know if
that you can shove up your vagina and it'll come out, and it's like, oh, it's like I got my period.
I mean,
isn't that wild? They got their fucking surgery, so might as well.
Sure, get all the bells and whistles that go along with it. If anything, if I was gonna, like, again, I'm not trying to sound insensitive or anything like that to anybody, but I'm saying is if I were to get bottom surgery and make, give myself a vagina or have that my entire
nice pussy,
I would I would make it look ridiculous,
right? Like super.
I would give it like eyes.
What kind of lips? Oh, okay.
I'm not fucking
like what
around.
Lips are talking. You're like, I'm giving it eyes,
I
bitch.
would have one just like the book from Hocus Pocus.
Yes, right, just right there.
I'd be like, pussy. And then it would just open up.
Right.
I would definitely do that.
Okay.
The other thing I would do is like if I had the money in a perfect world, in
the perfect world, you're getting this bottom surgery.
In the perfect world that I'm getting this bottom surgery, in the perfect country that isn't charging me an arm and a leg and a dick. Because I'm losing it. If I would want them to put like a pump that could spray my period blood like a fucking super soaker.
Right?
That would be sick.
Just shooting blood.
Like I would want it enough, and like it would probably end up killing me.
Like a juicy juice box kind of thing?
No, not even. I'm talking like if I was on the street and I was wearing a dress, you know how like Marilyn Monroe had to push down because the wind was coming. Just imagine me menstruating so hard that my dress is like spraying up.
You want to fly out of your... You want to be able to
lift off the ground.
From vagina.
From my vaginal blood.
Nice.
But I also want my vaginal blood to be edible. I want it to be like something where I can just be like, oh, hot dog. And then...
All right. You could probably put a gallon of if I Hawaiian punch.
Fuck that. I would
put...
If I could fill it... Horseradish sauce. Could you imagine just being like, oh, yeah. Or, brown spicy mustard?
Do you want to put that? You have to put that in your pussy first.
No, you have to put it in
You have a fresh pussy. Why are you tainting it with mustard?
First off, imagine going... Danny, get on board with me here. Imagine...
This is the most bizarre...
Imagine you and I just get bottom surgery. I've just gotten bottom surgery, and I'm like, yo... You can come to. We're all going. We're all going to a fucking Flyers game. It's Dollar Dog night. We're in section 201.
Nice. It's good seats.
We're corner to the goal. And you guys are like, yo, we got some hot dogs. I'm like, yo, how about some fucking spicy brown? And I'm just like, up and down. You would have to eat it.
Inside of a fresh pussy.
Damn, I don't know.
No, it's a yeah, you would.
I mean, I would be
If you
pumped to
didn't
watch
do it,
you.
I would be.
I would be pumped to watch you dress the dog.
That would how.
When it comes to
Could you imagine
consuming it.
trying to do it and then not thinking anybody's watching? Then I come home on the jumbotron. I'm just like, you know, it'd be great to see Gritty quit because of it. You just see Gritty take off his big eyes. Like,
I've seen enough.
I can't. That is too gritty. That is too. That is too real for me. Yeah, if I was going to be, I don't. I've never thought about, you know, if I was
Getting
ever
a vagina.
I've never thought about being a woman.
Yeah.
So like, if I were, you know, a trans woman,
Yeah.
and I was going to get bottom surgery, I would make sure that, like, you know,
You want to know what it's like to get your period.
no.
Okay.
I want to be able to dispense condiments from my pussy. I don't care about my period. I'm thinking if I have a pussy, I've got a new place to put stuff.
It's true.
I'm thinking, oh, you know, it'd be sick. I would want another. Damn, why has this never happened? And again, I don't know. I'm not saying women don't have the force.
I have to go. I have a question I have to ask when you're done with this.
I'm
rant.
just saying, if you were in Vegas
Yeah.
and someone's like, yo, roll these dice, would you put the dice in your puss and shoot them up onto the craps table?
No.
See, that's where men and women differ.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen a girl put in her pussy?
What's the weirdest thing?
Yeah.
I've seen a woman put inside her pussy. So it's a cross between. Oh man, I watched a woman put bugles inside of her pussy once.
Okay. Those are the chips that are like you put in your fingers when you're a kid.
And I remember being like, that is wild that someone.
I feel like that would get lost.
It got crushed up.
Oh.
It was very weird.
Yeah.
That I've seen. And then I watched another chick put, and this was in front of me, like a novelty Pokeball.
Oh, got to catch them all.
In her puss, and then
Yeah.
like shoot it out.
Nice.
And it was pretty wild. What's the wildest thing you've seen put into a vagina?
I feel like the wildest thing I've put in is just like nips, alcoholic nips. I've done that before.
You put nips in your pussy?
Yeah. Is that weird?
No, it's just a fun thing to say.
Yeah.
Nips in your pussy.
Nips in my pussy, yeah.
So you put what is a nip?
And it's like filled with vodka or rum.
I don't know.
Sneak it into
explain
like it's
what
like a little
Like
bottle.
the airplane bottle.
So you put an
Liquor.
airplane bottle worth of alcohol
Yeah.
in your vag.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah.
And how'd that, like, wait.
Yeah, you just like shoot it out when you go to the bathroom after you get into the venue.
Whoa, hold on. See, now I'm such a drunk. I thought you were drinking it with your pussy.
Oh God.
I thought that's what you were doing.
No, you use it to get in.
I was like, I almost asked, how fucked up did you get?
That's the thing though, girls, you can soak your
you can soak
tampon
tampons in there
and then
put-
shove it
yeah,
in. I've never
yeah.
done that before.
And I know dudes who have done it and put it in
their
butt.
butthole?
Yeah.
Have you done that?
No, I've never
Okay.
butt chugged anything. I thought about it once when I saw how fucked up one of my buddies
Oh,
got.
and you're like, I want to get that.
I was like,
fucked up.
yo, that seemed, because it's like very fast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's more like, I don't know what the hell. I can't say nerve endings, or there's less of a lining to get your
Absorption.
bloodstream
Yeah.
in your butthole,
Okay.
which again just makes me think that your butthole is so like there's why would you want anything in there?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I agree 100%.
Then again, it's like, but that's where why people do it, because there's a lot of nerve endings and sensors and stuff
This
like
is
that.
how you convince a girl to have anal.
No, that's it. Look, did you see how quick I retracted? I'm like, I don't know why anybody would want it in there. That is gross. But honestly, the feeling, the sensation's probably very
The
good.
nerve
You know what?
endings,
If
yeah.
you don't like Fifth Avenue, why don't you let this Fifth Avenue go down your back alley? You know what I'm saying?
It is brown.
It
so.
is brown. It is. We have messages to listen to. Put those
I'll put
headphones
these on. Okay, I'm really excited.
You should be.
I am.
Boy, oh, Berto. Oh, come on. Man.
I'm glad I'm doing better.
Yeah, I'm glad you started off.
You went trans Wolverine.
You started off as tight as a butthole. And then you got, you know what it is?
Now.
A lot of the way it is, you got to let me work in there, and
You gotta finger my butthole.
you know what it is? I got to finger buttholes before I can. You know what it is? It's just like, you're not going to like it at first. And then what's going to happen
No, a
is
finger's fine.
a finger, sure. But what I'm saying is when I start trying to put a thumb in there, that's where...
Thumb, really? Well, yours hooks weird, so then I can see why.
Yeah, I do have a hitcher thumb.
Yeah.
Imagine that in your butthole. If I was like, yo, going this way.
Okay.
Not good. Rip it.
Hey, Shanner. Hey, Jenny Dubs. I'm a female from Virginia.
Fantastic.
I'm 25, and
She's young.
got myself into quite a situation. And I was wondering your guys' opinion. So, about 6 months ago, maybe a year, I started going out with these two guys, and they kind of are my regular partners. But then
I wonder if they
I
know
had to
about
cut
each
them
other.
both off, and they're both coming at me like crazy, and I don't know what to do. So the one guy, this is my fault. He helps with one of my friends who coaches the kids that I coach, and he doesn't understand why I'm gone. But then the other guy, and this is the real problem, he used to date my mom when I was really young. What? Like 3. And then a few months ago, I was in a really bad car accident. Some lady fucking T-boned me coming out of a strippers club. So that was fun. But yeah, so either of the both guys, they're weird, and I can't continue my relationship with them because they involve my personal life. So, one guy, he used to be involved with my mom, and then the other guy, he used to try to date me while being involved with my kids that I coach. I don't know. It's just strange. I'm trying to fuck, and I can't get it. So, either way, where should I go?
That was the message? Okay, well, what I will say is that sounded like a woman trying to explain a movie. That sounded like a lady. And then there was a guy.
So much texture. There was a lot.
There was a lot.
A lot of layers.
You are someone, from what I've gathered.
Also, she's 25.
Yeah, living her best life.
It's like, this is the options when you're 25.
It's pretty great. So, you're just trying to fuck. Banger.
Right.
But you are possibly involved with a man who doesn't understand that you are coaching children, but also coaches the children along with you and doesn't understand why you are coaching said children in a way. And the
That
other
was
man,
confusing. That was confusing.
Then the other man that you're involved with is a man that used to date your mother when you were 3. And you're just trying to fuck, but you don't. I'm confused on what would you do in this situation? As a lady.
I'm her.
You're her.
I wouldn't. Well, okay. So the guy I'm dating fucked my mom. So he fucked her mom.
Yeah.
Too, which is kind of.
So now you're Eskimo brothers with your mom.
That's cool. No.
No, I don't know if that's cool.
I was a joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I was trying to figure out how old he was, because if it's 22 years, like
And
how
she
old,
was 3
and she was 3
when her mom and
was
that guy
dating him. Yeah. So it's like, how old was her mom when she had her?
These are great questions. We don't know. We're never going to know.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is probably really old also.
He might be old.
Or older.
Well, he's definitely old.
He's at least 40.
Yeah.
If not, no, older than
He
that.
might be 40.
He's probably
let's just say 52.
50. Okay, so he's
Say
52.
1,
So this-
2, 3, 52. There it is.
Look at us,
Mind meld.
guys. So she's 25, fucking this 52-year-old that also has come inside of her mom.
Yeah.
That's one of her options. And then the other one.
I think it's funny you just threw that little detail in there that was never addressed at all.
What? That he came.
There was no at no point in time she's like, and he came inside my mom. That never happened.
I know, but that's the visual I got.
Hey, I'm glad you're going cream pie.
Yeah, I was thinking about the cum and the mom.
Hot.
And yeah, I didn't understand the other one.
So the other one apparently is another guy she has two, I guess, major sexual partners, or that I guess
They were dating for a year.
Yeah, well, it's been 6 months to
6
a year.
months. Oh,
but but she's got two dudes that she's dating.
Well, fucking. She just wants to fuck.
Fuck, she just wants to fuck. And I think honestly, if that's all you want to do, and this is giving you so many problems, stop fucking this old guy and this other guy.
Find a new guy.
Find a new dude to fuck. Possibly.
Is the issue that she's forced to interact with the other one?
I think that it is that she's forced to interact with the other one, but she also doesn't have to. You know what I mean? As much as you are forced to interact with this person, you can also be like, I don't want to continue our sexual relationship at all.
Yeah.
As hard as that may be.
Or quit the coaching job and just get that dick.
Fuck those kids and get that dick.
Yeah, who cares about kids?
You don't have to see those goddamn kids.
Right? And you can
Apparently, they've got another coach.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
They don't even need you.
You don't need you. You can go out and fucking just snag dong wherever you want.
Yeah.
Get it wherever you can.
I wish you guys did that thing on Guys We Fuck where people, they tell their stories, but they have to submit a picture of what they look like.
Wait, what?
So people, for Guys We Fucked, they email in and then they send a picture of what they look like.
So the women...
men write in too.
And why do they include the picture?
Just as a point of reference.
Oh, so
you know the people in the stories, you can make the visual.
So you can judge.
You can, you can visualize.
So you can so it's just judgment.
Yeah.
That's not how we do things here at the End Podcast.
It's not judgment.
I don't know. If we saw a picture of this lady,
we would... point of reference, we don't know how old this dude was. So that's why I was curious what he looked like.
Oh, so you want a picture of the man?
Yeah, because I'm curious, like maybe they, like, if they're hot, I'd be like, you should still fuck them. But if they're gross, I'd be like, I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, right?
But this seems like this is more problems than
oh, yeah.
You know?
No, I know. But
so
she sounds
I'm looking out for this person's best interest.
She sounded
You're
distressed.
just looking out for old wiener. And that's fine.
Sometimes old ween is good, though.
No,
Could be a big dick.
Look, I'm not.
He probably has a good dick.
He may have.
He's experienced.
It might be.
Yeah.
What I am saying, though, is it seems like she's in a situation where she seems a little bit distressed. And she's so distressed that she called me. And I'm trying to give her the best goddamn advice I can.
Okay, sorry.
God damn it. Thank you for calling. Go get new dick.
But to your point, I think she just has to have a conversation with the dude she's forced to interact with and walk away.
Yeah, she just got to walk away. That's all you got to do. You got to wait for the older guy to die.
This also seems like a small town problem.
Yeah, this is a small town problem. And you know what you need to do? You need to pack up.
Get on out.
Get on out to the big city, and you won't have these weird guys that fuck your mother problems. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I think you should just cut it off at the base and then move on to some new dong if you can. Next message, please.
What's up, Shaner?
What's up?
Very nice to have Dubs, Shaner, and/or guest. So I got another hypothetical for you.
Ooh.
Because it was so lovely to hear you guys piss and moan over other things. I put a little bit more effort into this. So you're part... You have a mutant ability.
Ah, right? Trans Wolverine.
And you're part of Universe 616, which is the main storyline. But
autistic guy.
There's a caveat. Either your ability is to make any organic organism come. So you can make trees kind of spread the pollen or whatever, as well as make yourself just like bust if you want. Or you can control shit. So like Dr. Doom comes in and you're just like, guess we're dooming it out. So you still have to deal with the super villains, but you get some free time as well, if that makes any sense. Late to work? Well, you gotta get both of them out. but either you're going to be the shake or the quake at that point. And I think the shake would be the cum one, and the quake would be the poop one. But digress. I've talked to a few friends. They always go for the shake. And Dubs, you're single in this scenario. And Guest, you're also single in this scenario. So, no married advice. All right. Late.
All right. I'm gonna also go out. That sounded like a lady trying to explain a movie that I don't know. Would I rather
break it down.
have the ability to make any organism come, or would I? And this goes back to what I had said before, where I realized I don't want mutant abilities as much as I want being able to gypsy curse people.
Yeah.
So like, I think this is what this guy is kind of basing, or not basing it on, but like, it's a connection, or I can control shit.
Yeah.
So I can make anybody shit whenever I want. So that was one of the powers I wanted, is like I can make anybody at any point in time shit their pants at any point. And I don't think I would ever tire of that ability ever.
Right.
However, I do think it is, again, I'm not judging you, dude, but it was a classic comic book nerd thing where you're like, you can make anybody come.
Right.
You know, trees or yourself.
I like that he went trees first.
Not chicks at all.
No.
Not anyone you're fucking. Yeah, I think I would choose. I would definitely choose. Man, that is a fucking hard one. Dang. You know, I'm confident in my ability to make people come.
That's good.
So I'm gonna go with the shit.
Okay.
I'm confident enough, but then again, it would also be funny to watch. Like,
make your friends come.
No, I would not. I wouldn't.
I was
what
almost
about
considering this like a good guy, bad guy situation. Like, would you prefer to be the good guy or the bad guy?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because along with, if you're controlling shits, you could also make someone never shit. Right?
Yeah, that's true. I could constipate the world.
Ooh.
That would fuck people.
Yeah,
up.
but I also, I see the whole thing is about constipation. When I think about it, what would you rather be at work? Would you rather have diarrhea right now, Danny? Would you rather have diarrhea, uncontrollable diarrhea right now, or would you rather be constipated? Exactly.
That's a tough question.
What would you rather have right now?
Right now.
You're either holding in the biggest basin of ass puke you've ever had, or you can't shit and haven't shat for so long that you're worried about it becoming a Heather O'Rourke obstruction.
Okay, so I've had that happen to me before, and it's really painful, and it's the worst. But having that like need to feel like you have diarrhea and it's like bubbly and you're sitting there and you have to ignore it.
You have to pretend
so
like it doesn't exist.
I'd rather be constipated, I think.
I think most people would rather be constipated. And I've been constipated before where I'm like, dude, this sucks.
Yeah.
Because I get traveler's constipation.
But if I worked like an office job, I would much prefer diarrhea.
Of course you would, because then you can get up and you can fucking piss out your ass on the job. I get it.
Take these off.
Yeah, you don't need them no more. But let's see. Yeah, I'd take the power to make people shit.
Okay.
I think that would be. I think I would get more entertainment out of it.
Yeah.
But he's to the autistic point. He's talking about superhero. You have to deal with super villains.
So now I am.
And I think controlling their shit, only buys you so much time.
Yeah, then it would be pretty sick if I was like,
if Magneto's coming for you, you make him come. He might just be like, well, what are we doing here?
Right.
He's trying to bend metal. He's like, oh. What's wrong? I actually think I'm gonna
go home.
I didn't know that was gonna get me. Could you imagine how every if you could
people purposely actually try to attack you because they know that's your skill?
Yeah.
Break it in here.
Oh no! Miss Marvel's coming to get me. I'd be like, that would be sick.
Right.
Making a fucking superhero. But that would also be the weirdest, because then you'd have to deal with like villains who never get banged.
Like
you know what I mean?
Mutants.
Could you imagine the Thing from the Fantastic Four just be like, oh, it's clobbering. Oh,
Then we learn how he comes.
oh, oh.
Little rock pebbles.
Just
fall out.
little, yeah, it looks like gravel just shooting out. It's like white asphalt.
Well, we all know I'd obviously pick the coming one.
Sure.
That'd be great.
I think you'd be the first, like, you know how they have the anti-hero? You'd be the anti-villain. You know, because no one would specifically want to harm you.
Yeah. I'm actually a philanthropist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm out here like, what's up, dude?
Given, yeah.
They call me Dr. Cream. Or Dr. Instead of Dr.
What would
Doom,
be your uniform?
it's Dr. Splooge. What would be my uniform?
Yeah, you're a superhero.
I would just dress up like the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Okay. And do the voice every time.
It wouldn't matter what my uniform would be. I'd just be like, "Ooh yeah, you're gonna nut. I'm gonna make you come off the top ropes. Ooh, yeah."
There we go.
You know, and then the cream always rises to the top out of your pants. It's just gonna blow up. Then you could also, though, the worst part is someone could exploit it. You know, say you got caught by a really evil villain, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill your parents
If you don't make me come.
No.
Oh.
He's gonna make people come to death.
Oh.
He's gonna
too
ruin.
much coming.
See, the whole thing is he's gonna ruin coming.
Yeah.
Like a real evil villain takes an idea and makes it bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a form of like, it's almost like terrorism. You're taking something that we are used to or something that is beloved and that we hold sacred, and then you're damning it to a point
so
where you
he's
can
ruining sex.
So you can ruin it.
Because he never gets laid, so he's bitter.
Exactly.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So then you have a guy who's just like, "Oh, you make people come? Now we're gonna make it so terrible, no one's ever gonna want to come again." And then
everyone's just
yeah. Could you imagine? Because I've been all cummed out before. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't.
What
No.
I'm saying. Look, I'm not
all
saying.
right,
Look,
all right.
I don't know. I'm just saying the most amount of sex I've had in a day is like
It's too much.
it got to a
What's
point.
that? Like 7?
9.
9. 9.
Nine.
Is you're German?
9 comes.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, I wrote a book called
callback.
called Mein Kampf.
That's great.
Yeah, it was. It's a gooey read. It's not great. No, but after you fucking come 9 times, you're like,
That's a
man,
lot.
this is,
Yeah.
how many times can you come? You're kind of like, you're on board, but you're also like, that's crazy.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Was it all from sex? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice.
If I'm coming 9 times at fucking somebody, I'm not gonna be like, all right, let me stop.
Just
here.
go jerk off.
Hold on, this is pretty good.
Okay.
Look,
cool.
I'm not gonna say your pussy's old news. But you know what? I can't even get brown mustard out of that pussy.
My friend once, there was a dude that they had sex and then she fell asleep and then he jerked off. He was jerking off in the bed with her.
No.
Yeah. I was going to say, have you done that before? Was it you?
It might have been.
No.
No, I think
That's good.
I think if I was gonna be bold
Yeah.
to jerk off at
While a lady's sleeping.
yeah, first off, that just say that sentence out loud.
While a lady is sleeping.
I'm gonna jerk off while this lady's asleep.
This like arm brushing her boob. I can't.
She's like, oh, sorry. Yeah, it's just like up against it. You're just getting the
Anyways.
feeling of a fucking tit on your arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I think if I was gonna jerk off, if I was like, I'm assuming this guy wasn't sexually satisfied enough. I'm assuming that's why he was
Well, they had sex and
sure.
he got off.
And he was like,
I need,
"You're not
I need
going
9 times.
Hey, you're not going for round 2?
Right? I read that book.
What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was gonna jerk off at either my house or a lady's house while the lady was
be in the
asleep, I would go to the bathroom.
Yeah, right? Like a gentleman.
I would try to be as cordial as I could. You know,
you're
just
desperate.
like, "My
Right,
lady,
my lady. You'd wash your
slumber
hands.
while I go to the bathroom
2
and
a.m.
relieve myself a second time."
There we go.
Yeah, I think I would, or I would lie. I'd be like, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm so gross from fucking, and then I
Yeah,
just
right.
get,
Middle of the night shower.
There are ways you can get around it. It's just I don't know why you would.
I don't know.
That'd be a bold thing to just sit
just
on the
thought
corner of the
it.
bed.
Yeah, right.
I'm not trying to wake you up. Oh, you sleeping? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I think that would would you feel bad if some dude
I would be very startled.
startled, or would you feel bad?
I'd feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would feel. I
would be like, you couldn't wait till morning.
Yeah.
It's a despo.
Yeah. That's
Really just weird.
no. Nobody wants that. And feel bad too. Like if I was like laying in bed and like we just got done fucking, and she's like, "Oh my god, that was so great." I'm just gonna take care of it. I'd be like, oh, did I not?
Yeah.
I'd feel bummed.
Yeah.
So like, I would hope that she would have the common courtesy to at least get the fuck out of my face with that shit.
Go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom and nut, lady. Come on. I'd do the same for you.
Right.
No, I would never. Then again, there's been times where once, and this is like.
You fake nutted?
Oh, I've faked orgasm a couple times.
Okay.
It's because it's just sometimes
you can't get it going.
No, sometimes the sex isn't as good as they think it is.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, "This is great," and you're just
And
like,
you're
"This
just
is
not
not.
into it.
I'm doing so much work,
Yeah.
and this is not.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pump the brakes on this,
Yeah.
and then go pump my own brake on this.
There we go.
I'm gonna do because I don't want to be like, "Yo, this is what. Can you just do this?"
Yeah.
I would feel bad. Unless they were like, "What do you need?" And I'd be like, "Hey, try
What do you
this."
need? Yeah, right.
But if they're just like, "This is the best," I'm like, "Oh, yeah." It's like I don't. I'm just gonna be done, especially if it's going on for like a
very
while,
long
and
time.
you're just like,
I'm tired.
"What the fuck?"
Yeah, right.
Then I'll just fake it.
Okay.
You gotta. Sometimes you gotta.
She's like, ugh. But wouldn't she know because there's no cum inside of her?
So here's the thing, there, Angel. You can only fake an orgasm if one, and I also have heard people say this, like, one, you got to be behind them.
Okay.
And two,
It's all great.
if you're not using a condom, you have to spit on their back. And it's got to be enough spit where they believe that it came out of your penis. Now, I've never done such a thing because I don't believe that a woman is that dumb.
Yeah, they're not.
So, if you're fucking somebody and you're going to fake an orgasm, you have to be wearing a condom. So you can be like, "Oh, I came in the condom."
Yeah.
And then you pull out and you get rid of it because it's full of cum.
There we go. Tips with.
So what I'm saying is, ladies, if you think you're good at sex, there's a possibility if you were fucking to do with a condom that he didn't finish at all.
Oh my goodness.
It's a possibility.
Spitting facts.
It's pretty good facts.
Spitting truths over here.
No, jitting knowledge.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It's great.
It's been not the great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like for every orgasm, like I've only done it twice. So I can't imagine how many women.
9 times? Oh no, 2 times where you've nutted.
2 times where I've faked.
Oh,
Faked
okay.
nut.
You
It
remember
was
the
faux nut.
moments?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Really? What were
Yeah.
they?
They just weren't good.
All right. Okay. You don't have to go
They just
into it.
weren't good. It was more
Okay.
like you're just like, we're still doing this?
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm getting to a point. I'm like, man, my fucking.
I'm
like,
tired.
from my rib cage to the top of my thighs hurt.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just like, this is not as good as I thought it was going to be.
All right.
And then you're just like, I'm
Okay.
done.
I'm over it. I'm
done with
tapping
this.
out.
I'm done with this.
I'm really
And
savage
yeah,
now.
and you feel bad, but you don't at
Yeah.
the same time
No, I know.
because the illusion was complete.
Yeah.
You know, and you just kind of get over it. But
There we go.
I still did feel pretty
Really bad?
terrible because she was like,
Oh my God, that was so great.
no, it's like, and then she was like, we should do it again. I'm
And
like,
you
oh,
were like,
no. I'm like,
no. I'm tired.
I don't want to fake twice in one day.
Jesus, poor girl.
No, she was having an okay time. This has been the Ed Podcast with Ryan Chandler. Ayesheh, thank you so much for being on the
you.
goddamn show. Please call the hotline, 833-443-5300. We will address any comment, question, concern, or possible cum and shit powers you have, or older men that have fucked your mother.
Jesus Christ.
Issues you may have. We'll see you on the Patreon later.